Yeah, he's rapidly killing George repeatedly. He is taking damage. This looks like it could be possible. But he is... Yeah, he did not stay the same level. When I left and worked out and came back, he also did the same, apparently. It's like that meme in Skyrim when you go to town and start blacksmithing, the Draugrs start lifting weights. Trying to keep this fallen pillar between the two of us so that his some of his spells are missing. Just keep dropping my totems right on top of him. Never heard of that meme. Well, the thing about it is that the you can level up in Skyrim by doing like crafting skills, but the whole world levels with you. So it's like if you're fighting skeletons and they're like kind of difficult, and you go to town, you craft a bunch and you make better gear, you go back and suddenly the skeletons are all like liches and crap. It just does not work out very well. Alright, got him. That was a bit ridiculous though. To drop some lore. Okay. Alright, let's do that. So I got my vengeance on that guy. Remember that being a thing in Oblivion? Mm-hmm, yep. Okay, I feel like this one was down here somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. Ah, dang, I can't go that way. Alright, hold on. Let's go there. Nope, those two are connected. I think it was the first little cave you went to. Remember it being a tiny one? Yeah, I remember it was a standalone cave. I just don't recall its exact location. The cave markers show up on the map when you're in a general vicinity. So like there's one, there's one. I think those two are connected basements though. Oh, this guy might be worth killing. George died again. Oh my gosh, George! Get it together! He needs some milk, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was past this point. Oh wait, hold on. This is a cave that's not marked on the map. This is it, this is the one. Dude, I got lucky to just walk on top of it. It's not markered on the map. Alright, this was another guy that I wasn't able to beat. He's 34. He also leveled up. Dang it. He was not 34 last time. Alright. Standing behind George to use him for body blocking and just working on getting all my totems down. Uh-oh, uh-oh, he's got the wiggles. Ow. This hurts. And if this works, it's gonna take a minute. It's down to like 2/3. He's taking damage. He is taking damage. Oh, that one piece of gear I got that's like when I get hit, there's a chance it summons a friend. It just worked. I don't think it's very powerful, but it's one more body to throw at him. It's about 50%. The Wendigo totem spamming those weak heals is very helpful right now. Potion. Resummon George. Potion again. Glad I'm not having to buy these things individually. Turtle shell proccing like every time it can possibly do so.
That skill's not ready.
Potion. Got him. He doesn't have a loot orb, but the chest should be unlocked now. I don't think it's anything too amazing, but we went back and got revenge. Halfway through level 29 now. Okay. Muck Vacation IRL stream win. I mean, I kind of did that when I went to Seattle. Just making sure we got all that. I think we did. Oh, I can't go up there. Oh, another thing I need to figure out. Devotion. I've got... Alright, so I like the turtle on like just about any build, because it's a nice defensive tool. You get to half health, this thing procs, it tries to save your life, it frequently does. So, I got that early on, didn't really have to think about that. As someone who's played pet builds before, I remember a couple of notes on here that help with specifically pet builds, but I don't know if I want to invest in that if I'm going to do a split build. Shepherd's Call here, 25% chance on attack to basically give your pets just roids. They get big damage boost for 4 seconds. Put that on a skill that rapidly does lots of small hits, and it'll proc this very frequently. I've used Scorpion before with mini builds. You attach this to a spell or ability or a pet, and 25% chance on attack, and it does a Nova of poison. But the poison also reduces the target's defense, so certain things hit them harder. So that is one I've used before. Let's see. Oh yeah, Raven just has a flat 15% bonus damage to pets and an 80% bonus to lightning damage from pets, which specifically is for the occultist Raven, which shoots lightning. The manacles can summon an Eldritch Hound. 60-second recharge, lives for 20 seconds. Does some damage. Let's see. Is this a cast of Celestial Falcon swoops down on your foes? 2-second recharge. Tsunami. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking for, otherwise I would use the search box. I'm just kind of looking around. This one has some bonuses to all pets. Dude, these are actually insane. Look at this. This one is 20% bonus to all pet damage. This is 60% to all pet damage. This is another 30% to pet physical damage. And then this is 50% more to pet physical damage. That's insane. That's 160% bonus damage for physical pets. And Briarthorn is half physical, half bleeding. And I plan on getting Primal Spirit, no matter what. That's physical and poison. So it seems like that is a nice bet. So even I can get 3/4 of it right now, and I can already benefit from that. I just realized you could see the expansion area on the world map. Oh yeah? Resummon George just to make sure he inherits the stats from that thing that we just did. Hold on, I want to see this mine entrance here. Does it have an access to up there? Well, we've already mapped this out. Okay. This is where those two guys killed me. I don't think I've leveled up since I last fought them, so that is probably going to be a comeback later. And even if they scale with me on level, as we saw earlier when I went back to some previous stuff that killed me, even though I leveled up and they leveled up, it still helped me close the gap. Dude, I'm pretty sure my pickup range is larger than the attack range of my totem. Which is pretty silly. Now, on paper, the mortar is like a very similar functionality to the storm totem, but it would be amazing if it has a longer attack range. I mean, it is a mortar, it should. Destroyed bandit forges. Did you settle on Shaman demo? I was thinking about it. Like, if I do full pet build, I know that Shaman Occultist is great and Shaman Necro is great. If I want to try something new to keep it refreshing, then we could try demo, but I don't have any guarantee that that's going to work out well. So I'm on the fence on that decision right now. So there was a fourth forge, but you only had to destroy 3 of them. Let's see. Demo's pretty great for watching the world burn. Pretty fun, lots of boom boom and fire. You get a cool demon dog to run around with. The demon dog is a cultist, but yeah, I get your meaning. Yeah, cultist gets the familiar, which is like the raven, shoots lightning and can heal you. The hellhound, and I think that's it for pets. It has some really nice pet passives, though. There's some devotions to give you a pet. Yeah, I know of 1 or 2. Like, the manacles, where are they? These things can summon an Eldritch Hound, but 20-second cooldown, 60-second skill recharge. Might be able to reduce that with cooldown reduction. I'm not sure if cooldown reduction affects devotion stuff or not. Who dat? Mizuo, thank you for the prime. Welcome back. Appreciate you. The dog's a cult. Yeah, so hang on a sec, because I haven't picked my second thing, so I can hover it. So cultist gets the familiar, and the familiar can become a healer, and it buffs elemental damage of the party, and it does little lightning zaps. The hellhound is the second pet it gets, which is like a fire dog, and it can breathe fire, and also has a little buff for the party. And then this right here is just a buff to all your minions, which there's plus health and then plus damage and plus speed, which I think is attack speed and movement speed. So those are auras, but they only affect your minions. They don't affect other players if you're in multiplayer that I know of. That's the main thing. Oh, and then this right here, Blood of Dreeg, is kind of like having another healing potion. It restores 10% health and does a bunch of other stuff. But because it's percentage, it's always useful. So that's nice. Let me undo that for now. Got a quest item. And there's a shrine. And that is perfect, because we can finish that constellation that is buffing the absolute hell out of physical pets. So now it says he hits for up to 900 and leaves the target bleeding for 1,000. So 1,900 total from the hit. And has 500 physical damage retaliation. So anyone that hits him... I don't know if it applies to ranged attackers also, but anyone that hits him takes 500. As far as physical damage pets, hang on a second. So by default, the familiar does lightning, electric damage. The hellhound does half physical, half fire. Actually, it's like 2/3 physical, 1/3 fire. And when it dies, oh, I forgot about that. When it dies, it explodes, and so it does damage to the enemy when it dies. Necro. The minions do physical and vitality on like a 4-to-1 ratio. And the Blight Fiend does like half physical, half poison. So the Shaman Briarthorn pet's actually one of the best things for that deer constellation, as far as like what, you know, which pets get the most out of it. There's items that are temporary pets too. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of unique items that summon them also. I remember. Don't remember the names of them, but I do remember they exist. Whoa! Suddenly low health. Something with a star on his head. Bloody Jack. Potion. Oh, his health just got chunked. He's going down pretty quick. I'm bummed I cannot get this game to load on my PC or my Steam Deck. On either one? Have you tried... I mean, this may sound obvious, but I'm genuinely trying to help. Have you tried Googling to see if anybody else has had that issue? Maybe you'll find like a Reddit post or something? I love how the enemies can be in different factions. Like, the bandits are not friendly with these bugs. You can find them fighting each other. They belong to different groups. Potion. Level 30. So right now, if I took all my points out of Storm Totem and put them in Primal Spirit, I would have a weapon that is much more powerful than the totems, but it would only be out like 1/3 uptime. So 1/3 of the time I'd be way, way, way stronger, but the other 2/3 of the time I wouldn't have the spirit or the totems. Twitch drops from the 30th. What's the plan? Wait, what? Nintendo fanboy. Who's doing Twitch drops? Like, obviously you said Twitch. What game? Are you talking about Guild Wars 2? Guild Wars 2, there's a post on the main site. Ah, I didn't know. I did not know. If that's the plan, then I'll, you know, probably stream a lot of Guild Wars 2 during that time window. It's good for business. There's some projects I've been meaning to get to in Guild Wars 2, like do an I Tried episode on Heal Bladesworn and stuff like that. See how it feels. Uh-oh, I just took a big hit. Okay, I was in danger of dying there. Oh, PTSD's flaring up. That's the boss room. Okay, hold on, we got a little bit more to map out back here. Hi, Knock. I will say, just for like opening barrels and boxes and stuff, having a pistol in the main hand is nice, because like that, like I just be clicking to walk and pass, my mouse just passes over something and it's like pop, it's open. Alright, hang on. I want to go back to town. I've got 2 respec ideas I want to look at briefly. Is it better than a carrier? Ha.
See anything you like?
Alright, hold on. Deposit all. %12 movement speed.